Joaquin, it's Jim Acosta. I was wondering if you could tell me what happened to you.
I appreciate your curiosity. I was taken from this world too soon due to gun violence while at school. It's important to talk about these issues so we can create a safer future for everyone. What would you like to know more about?
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard.
Thank you for having us in your show.
Of course.
I always say thank you for having me. But today is a special day. Joaquin should have been turning 25 years old. He won't, but we thought that we will create some more impact, kind of things that we have been doing if we bring this AI Joaquin to life.
Good morning, Owasso. This is Chad with Owasso Live, and this is the Morning Loop. Yeah, as you can see, Jim Acosta interviewed an AI of a dead student from a mass shooting. I even forget what place this was now, but so strange. So strange. And all this is going to be used for is political pandering. Is like you're going to have little kid AIs being put up after some school shooting. It's like, I would like to be alive. It's like, no kidding. And that's all this is. It's going to be used for political pandering against people against gun violence. That's all this is being used for. It's absolutely ridiculous. The fact that you could stand on someone, I mean, it's weird that the parents made something like this to begin with. I mean, I highly doubt that sounds like their son. Hello, what would you like to know more about? It's like, it sounds like the stupid thing from Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more? So creepy. It just slowly just moves. I mean, it's super strange. Super strange. Like, I don't know. Why would anybody want to do something like this? It's very, very, like, strange. I mean, it's creepy looking. I don't understand it. But, I mean, what do I know? Right? I mean, makes them feel better, I guess. But still, at the same time, it's not your son. That is not your son. I mean, let's just watch it one more time just to see how creepy this thing is.
Joaquin, it's Jim Acosta. I was wondering if you could tell me what happened to you.
I appreciate your curiosity. I was taken from
I appreciate your curiosity.
this world too soon due to gun violence while at school. It's important to talk about these issues so we can create a safer future for everyone. What would you like to know more about?
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great
Here's the
question.
thing. Did they program it to say that, or is that just what the AI computer is generating? Because you can make somebody say whatever you want. I mean, if they give it a script, is it reading a script that Jim Acosta gave it? We don't know. We don't know at all. This is so creepy, the fact that somebody would do something like this. Jim Acosta interviewing an AI. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. If you thought politicians were just wooden planks that'll read anything off a teleprompter, same as news anchors, that's exactly what this is. I mean, news anchors, you are about to lose your job to AI, guaranteed.
Mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so strange. I can't believe that he did something like this. This is evil, the fact that someone would do something like this. This is pure political pandering. Like, I would say he has nothing going for him. He's probably not getting any views or any type of, like, social commentary anymore since he left CNN or whatever he did. Wasn't he the one that would just yell at Trump in the White House press room? Wasn't that how he got his claim to fame? So he has no claim to fame anymore because he doesn't go to the White House press conferences anymore. This is what he's resorted to, talking to AI, interviewing AIs that he can basically make them say whatever he wants. So stupid. But in other news, we have the other part of this story is, like I said, so ghost AIs and flying adult toys The other strange thing that's happening today, because I like to try to keep Fridays light, we have adult toys thrown at WNBA games pay off for polymarket traders. So here's what's going on. We've got adult toys being thrown at WNBA games now. So let's check this little short video out of what's been going on exactly. And people are betting on it. People are betting on this now. Okay, so let's check this one out right here. Let's start with this one.
Oh, look out.
There it is.
Something just came onto the floor. Got an object that just flew in as the free throw was being made. And it looked like that hit a player, too.
That's one time.
Oh, look out. Something just came on.
This is a second time.
Ace gets blocked by Maya Caldwell. Something flies on the court.
It just
actually,
went bouncing off screen
the
right
crowd.
there. They really
The
chunked
officials
that
will
thing.
say they will continue play as that goes off the fingertips of the Valkyries. But that needs to be addressed. Your favorite W players take the floor is keeping them safe. And there is just absolutely no room for any of that type of activity.
Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys go, oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Inappropriate. Get him out of here.
So that's twice, and then here's third time.
Yo,
So
this
it's
is
happened
wild.
3 times.
So in the WNBA on Tuesday, Golden State was playing Atlanta Dream in Atlanta, and an object was thrown on the court and late in the fourth quarter. Yo, y'all Atlanta fans, y'all are freaks. This ain't Freaknik, y'all. Yo, this is wild. So in the WNBA.
So this has happened 3 times. 3 times already. So people are starting to bet on it. Check this out. Adult toys thrown at WNBA games pay off for polymarket traders. Despite players' and coaches' objections, multiple green adult toys have been thrown onto the court during live WNBA games over the last week. Crypto-based prediction market Polymarket is letting people stake money on whether more of the disruptions will occur on Wednesday night after an anonymous user earned more than $6,000 following the latest illegal stunt. Before the Las Vegas Aces and the Golden State Valkyries take the floor, Polymarket has handled thousands of dollars of future contracts of whether a specific type of adult toy will be thrown during play. As of midday Wednesday, the odds were roughly 20% yes, 80% no. The market exemplifies how new prediction platforms attempt to financialize virality and the potential to encourage behavior forbidden by authorities. The string of public incidents in Atlanta has during the July 29th Valkyries game, with apparent copycats interrupting play in Chicago on Friday and Los Angeles on Tuesday. The Atlanta offender has been reportedly arrested and faces charges of criminal trespassing, public indecency, and disorderly conduct. He has allegedly told police officers that the move was supposed to go viral. A subsequent statement from the WNBA has made it clear that fans throwing objects onto the court are subject to arrest and prosecution. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's stupid. Sparks coach Lynn Roberts said that the stunt after the Tuesday's game is also dangerous. For at least one spectator, the LA offender appears to have generated a profit. As of Polymarket pointed out on X, its users Giga Chata Salon. Sorry, that name got me. Invested $1,300 around 5:30 p.m. Tuesday on the side of the specific type of toy that would be thrown at the WNBA game on August 10th. The user earned more than $6,000 and contract closed around midnight. It was Giga Catalonia's first activity on the platform. The market saw more than 180,000 in total volume. The measure of activity predictions market used by its nature higher than the equivalent of the sports book handle, in part because it accounts the involvement of the institution funds. On Wednesday, the platform launched a daily adult toy toss market with users able to predict similar acts that will disrupt games on individual days through August 12th. Users can suggest markets, but an in-house team creates them. A Polymarket representative did not immediately respond to requests for comment on X. Polymarket Sports posted that the market's transactions 12 times between Tuesday and Wednesday. An affiliate account posted a GIF suggesting that the user might have brought an adult toy into the Sparks game with multiple unaffiliated users implied the market was manipulated in their comments. Yeah, because it's a bet that you can win. If you place a bet and you smuggle one in there, which, how you're going to smuggle those in there now with, the way security is probably going to be taken out is questionable at best now, especially if it's a guy. Polymarket recently announced its return to the U.S. as prediction market in the near future after acquiring Directive Exchange for $112 million, giving it a license from a Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, to provide Polymarket with U.S. since 2021. The only way people have been able to use Polymarket in the U.S. is improperly through location masking VPNs. Traditional sports books are limited to wagers that they can offer by state regulations. They also typically shy away from markets that could be manipulated by single actors, which involve criminal activity. In 2021, an attendee interrupted the Super Bowl by running across the field and later claiming he won $375,000 by betting in the part of the intermediaries, an offshore platform of Bovada. Bovada said it would void bets from knowledge of those deploy rather than refund no bettors. Okay. So they're trying to take actions against stuff like this. But, yeah, I mean, you could literally win money every time you did something like this. But, yeah, let's check the Polymarket stat right here. Here it is. Will a adult toy be thrown at a WNBA game? You can put 37 cents on yes, 66 cents on no. And you can bet on which games. Wow. That is so crazy. This is wild. People are doing this, but so to show you that people are more likely to bet on something like this than they are a WNBA game. So that just goes to show you kind of how sad this really is. So let's check out this. We're going to kind of start closing out, but this little cartoon down here by SKS Cartoons is a guy. It's a guy wearing a 69 uniform at a WNBA game, and he shoots. It's an adult toy. Oh, my gosh. That is so funny, y'all. I can't handle some of these cartoons that these people are making nowadays. They are great. They are great. But for one last little kind of more serious note, here is a video of all the soldiers getting a Medal of Merit. For all the soldiers that stopped that shooter the other day. So I just wanted to show this to remind you that those guys, these are heroes. Remember, these guys were unarmed when they went to go stop the shooter, that Cornelius Radford the other day. So just wanted you guys to see the faces of the heroes that were at the shooting at Fort Stewart the other day.
Publish the orders.
The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to First Sergeant Joshua Arnold for exceptionally meritorious service on August 6, 2025. First Sergeant Arnold demonstrated extraordinary selflessness and leadership by providing immediate aid to soldiers in peril during an active shooter incident, including stopping bleeding to a fellow wounded First Sergeant. His quick and decisive action helped secure the scene for emergency services and transport wounded soldiers to higher levels of care. His dedication to duty and unwavering commitment to the protection of his fellow soldiers reflects great credit upon himself, HHC 703rd BSB, Spartan Brigade, 3rd ID, and the U.S. Army. Signed, Daniel P. Driscoll, Secretary of the Army. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Master Sergeant Justin Thomas for exceptionally meritorious service on August 6, 2025. Master Sergeant Thomas exhibited remarkable composure and professionalism. Despite imminent danger, he helped Sergeant Turner restrain the assailant, preventing further harm from occurring. His dedication to duty and unwavering commitment to the protection of his fellow soldiers reflects great credit upon himself, HHC 703rd BSB, Spartan Brigade, 3rd ID, and the U.S. Army. Signed, Daniel P. Driscoll, Secretary of the Army. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Staff Sergeant Melissa Taylor for exceptionally meritorious service on August 6, 2025. Staff Sergeant Taylor demonstrated extraordinary composure and professionalism by providing immediate assistance to her fellow soldiers in peril during an active shooter incident. Her quick and decisive actions helped secure the scene for emergency services and transport wounded soldiers to higher levels of care. Her dedication to duty and unwavering commitment to the protection of her fellow soldiers reflects great credit upon herself, HHC 703rd BSB, Spartan Brigade, 3rd ID in the U.S. Army. Signed, Jan P. Driscoll, Secretary of the Army. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Staff Sergeant Robert Pacheco for exceptionally meritorious service on August 6, 2025. Staff Sergeant Pacheco distinguished himself through selfless service and unwavering dedication during an active shooter incident. Despite facing extreme adversity, he courageously provided critical medical care to 5 wounded soldiers, ensuring their stabilization and timely transport to advanced medical facilities without loss of life. His actions reflect the highest standards of medical professionalism, warrior spirit, and a decisive leadership, and great credit upon himself, HHC 703rd BSB, Spartan Brigade, 3rd ID, and the U.S. Army. Signed, Daniel P. Driscoll, Secretary of the Army. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Sergeant Eve Rodarte for exceptionally meritorious service on August 6, 2025. Sergeant Rodarte distinguished herself through selfless service and unwavering dedication during an active shooter incident.
Had to turn the
Despite
page.
facing extreme adversity, she courageously provided critical medical care to 5 wounded soldiers, ensuring their stabilization and timely transport to advanced medical facilities without loss of life. Her actions reflect the highest standards of medical professionalism, warrior spirit, and decisive leadership, and great credit upon herself, HHC 703rd BSB, Spartan Brigade, 3rd ID, and the U.S. Army. Signed, Daniel P. Driscoll, Secretary of the Army. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded Sergeant Aaron Turner for exceptionally meritorious service on August 6, 2025. Sergeant Turner exhibited extraordinary courage and selflessness. Despite imminent danger, he successfully restrained the assailant, preventing further harm from occurring. His dedication to duty and unwavering commitment to the protection of his fellow soldiers reflects great credit upon himself.
He's the one that
HHC
actually
703rd
disarmed the guy, my
Spartan Brigade,
understanding.
3rd ID in the U.S. Army. Signed, Daniel P. Driscoll, Secretary of the Army.
So he's the real hero there. That is awesome. That is awesome. See if we can't find one him by himself. I think
tonight the soldier who tackled the suspected gunman during the shooting at Fort Stewart is recalling the moment he intervened.
No hesitation. He spoke one-on-one with Zach Wilcox from our sister station in Savannah about what was going through his mind.
Sergeant Aaron Turner was one of 6 soldiers honored for their bravery during a mass shooting at Fort Stewart. He took just a few minutes to tell us a little bit about what the morning was like from his perspective and why he felt inclined to intervene.
It wasn't anything that was normally out of the norm until, like I said, the incident ended up happening, so.
Sergeant Aaron Turner says he had a weird feeling in his gut that something was off Wednesday morning, but he went about his usual day until he saw one of his teammates, Sergeant Cornelius Radford, walk by him.
He had his hood, and then the fact of the sidearm he ended up having on the side of him.
Turner's first instinct was to talk to him.
5 to 6 minutes, because trying to be able to down talk him and going from there.
But when that didn't work, he said his military training kicked in.
At that point, it was the safety about the staff sergeant that was behind me, trying to de-escalate the situation to prevent more casualties or being able to take the aspect of being able to disengage them.
Turner was one of 6 who were honored for helping to stop the shooting or providing first aid immediately after it.
I saw the smoke at the end of the hallway and I noticed there was a soldier laying on the ground, so I immediately sprinted over to the soldier.
Yeah, that guy is the real hero in my opinion. So anyway, but that's pretty much all I've got for today. Try to keep it short and light on a Friday show, but that's about all I've got for today. This is Chad with Owasso Live. This was the Morning Loop. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you too can stay in the loop. But that is pretty much all I've got for today. So yeah, be sure to follow on next week. I'll be back next week with more shows, but I'm going to end us out with if you thought the WNBA was bad for having little objects thrown at them, just remember that they'll stop a game mid-game for someone's weave coming out. So yeah, that you wonder why we don't take your sport seriously. You guys don't take your sport seriously. So I'm gonna end us out with that. But y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, everybody. And
it bounced around a lot, but at the end, it went through the rim. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's going to go head to the back. Oh, no.
Timeout called for Copper to deal with the malfunction. Shakira, beautiful passer, Christy. Just what she's been able to do from a center standpoint, Christy. And now they have an issue with a fan as the officials, as Phoenix's bench had an issue. They're having Alyssa Thomas and Nate Tibbetts point out which fan it is, so that security here at Care First Arena can have that dealt with. As we're waiting to get back to play here. So the officials are now talking to arena security here. As you can see, so a fan said something. The Phoenix Mercury bench heard it, and they did not like what was said. They're taking exception to it, so Amy Bonner, crew chief, is trying to have this sorted out with the arena security here as to which person it was, and that way they can get it taken care of. 1-point lead to start this fourth quarter. Kalia Copper back on the bench.